Hi, I'm Jeff Setzer with Creation Family Ministries, and my wife and I have been in this ministry since 2000, and we're looking toward Darwin Day, this coming February the 12th, and we're calling it Doubt Darwin Day, and we're asking pastors to help us with a 2-minute or less video clip expressing the need for getting back to the foundations in our land. The foundations have crumbled. We see in so many areas the issues of marriage, of life, of health even. And this effort of Darwin Day, coming up February the 12th, by the other side, has also garnered signatures from clergy. Yes, clergy, signing on to evolution as a fact of science. And the Clergy Letter Project, you can look it up online, has garnered over 15,400 signatures by clergy all across America, even overseas. And so what we're asking pastors to do is express the need for getting back to the foundation. I mean, if people can't even know what bathroom they need to go to, or they want to marry two individuals of the same sex. You know, we have many issues today that go back to the foundation of Genesis. And so we want to make a difference in our culture. So if pastors could express the need for getting back to the foundation, even with our nation, we hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal. And secondly, in that short video clip, pastors can express the need for doubting Darwin and different things, such as one of our cards highlights soft tissue that was found in a T-Rex thigh bone in Montana. Soft tissue in a fossil that they say is 68 million years old. Now, how can it be millions of years old and yet yield soft tissue? There's even been found more recently than I did this card, an entire dinosaur body, mummified, that's been found. How could that be 68 million years old in age? And so there are many, many reasons to doubt Darwin. Another one from our sea theme this year is the whale. Their best evidence, since the whale is a mammal that lives in the water, and they presume that mammals evolved on land, they have to come up with elaborate stories as to how the whale evolved from a land creature to a creature of the sea. And there's a big difficulty, one simple big difficulty. You see, whales, they breathe out of the water, the blowhole on top of their head, but they eat underwater. Now, how could a creature that has its breathing apparatus separate, in other words, the breathing and the eating passageways are not connected? We who live on land, humans and land animals, we have a connection between the breathing and the eating passageways. Maybe you should. Think about eating something underwater. Can you do it? No, we can't do that. So at some point over the alleged millions of years, a land creature is going to have to go into the water and eat and survive and be totally in the water and not on land. So how's that transition going to take place? And so there are many things from the realm of science that cause us to doubt Darwin. So if pastors can express, number one, the need for getting back to the foundation of creation is the key to every issue today. And secondly, expressing, I doubt Darwin because of, and there can be many things put in the blank there. Darwin even expressed doubt in his book. I'm in the middle of reading it, making myself read it, hopefully by Darwin Day. Maybe almost halfway through. And there are so many words in there that express a doubt, that express a possibility without knowledge for sure. And so many things. I'm also in possession of a book that represents a turning point in our nation. This book right here, New Civic Biology. This edition was used to teach evolution in 1925. You may have heard of the Scopes monkey trial. in which John T. Scopes taught evolution, and so the creation side actually won the case technically, but they lost in public opinion. Why? Because the answers that were given, or lack of answers, were broadcast nationwide through the first ever nationwide radio broadcast. William Jennings Bryan, representing the creation side, he allowed for millions of years in the creation account. He was supposed to have been, and by all accounts, a brilliant man, even ran for president. So this man, a Bible scholar, gave great answers, gave correct answers concerning the miracles of Jesus, Jonah being swallowed by a whale. But when he was pinned by the atheist agnostic lawyer, Clarence Darrow, William Jennings Bryan allowed for millions of years in the days of creation. And that lack of a Bible answer, that should tell us that the scholarship, the false or the pseudo-scholarship, had grown in the day to the point where theories like the gap theory or the day-age theory that are not biblical whatsoever were allowed to be in the thinking of the preachers. And we need to get back to true science. We need to get back to Genesis and spreading science, true science that causes people to doubt Darwinian evolutionary ideology. So we ask for your prayers. We ask that you might schedule a special Sunday on February the 11th to emphasize, at least announce, the Doubt Darwin page that is yet to be published. And we're going to be having all kinds of things from interviews to prizes for answering a quiz question, the first person who messages me the correct answer, and different things, live interviews, as well as interviewing perhaps a pastor or two and some friends of ours, and sharing some video clips that we use in our presentations. But most of all, we ask for your prayers. And as a church, if you would prayerfully consider supporting our ministry, that would be wonderful. But anyway, may the Lord bless you. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for agreeing to participate in this joint effort of making a difference on Doubt Darwin Day.